Taking stock on CNBC TV 18, we wrap up the year 2021, one in which the Nifty and the Sensex have given you returns of 20 to 24%. The mid-cap index has gained close to about 45%. But it's time to look ahead and prepare you for the coming weeks. We're now joined by Jay Bala of cashthechaos.com with his views on the market technicals. Jay, season's greetings to you. Wish you a very happy and a prosperous next year. What did you make of the markets this week, and what is the setup looking like?
Yeah, thank you. Wish you guys the same. The markets are now undergoing a short-term bounce to the correction that started in October from 18604. I'm viewing this as a counter-trend bounce to somewhere close to 17700, maybe a little bit higher, and what we have possibly seen till 16412 is possibly the first phase of correction. Now, I would think, going into 2022, I would say the first half is going to be part of a large correction, and the second half is going to be a resurgence of the secular bull market. So what we're going to probably see, or what I've been projecting for the last couple of weeks, is a correction to the entire bull run that started at the pandemic lows.
Okay, a correction to the bull run. Jay, thanks for being with us on the show. So, elaborate that point further. I mean, how lower do you think the market could go? And on the Nifty itself, what are the markers that you're looking at now?
Yeah, let's see. There are small, possibilities that this market could first go to a record high. I would give it that about 20% probability. But my preferred scenario is just that the market has already put in an important top at 18604, and the correction could last somewhere close to 15500. But if the market were to take out 17900, I'll have to revise this thesis and flip back and say, first it's going to go to the record high and then come back. But it doesn't change the fact the first half of 2022 is going to see a severe correction, and I'm looking at levels close to somewhere about 14400 for the Nifty. And so for the banking index is the weakest one. That's actually come down in a trending fashion. And if you look at the global markets, even though the S&P and Dow are making record highs, if you look at the broader Russell 2000, it's in a very firm downtrend. So this is just the front line which are doing the job, but the broader market is caving in a bit.
So Jay, what are the key levels on the Nifty-Bank and any individual trades in the financial space?
Yeah, the recent low, the banking index, which clocked this week, I think that's going to hold for probably a couple of weeks. I'm expecting banking index to bounce to somewhere close to 37K, maybe slightly higher. Federal Bank and M&M Financials within that space is looking they could see a bounce. If Federal Bank holds the current low, it could see about 15 to 20% rise from current levels. So that's an important one to watch. And SBI, it's important for the stock to hold 445. I think that's likely to push the recovery, short-term recovery, I would say, for the banking index to somewhere close to 37, 38K.
Okay, well, Jay, before we let you go, what are the big plans for New Year's Eve out here in India? I'm sure you know by now that there are a lot of restrictions and clamp down, so it's going to be a New Year's Eve at home for most of us. But how about you?
Yeah, the civil liberties are a little more higher here. So so even though if you call it clamp down, you are at liberty to go out, but you got to be sensible and fortify yourself in a healthy in a health fashion. So wealth and the markets are giving you a gift. So we can make use of the our sensibility to fortify our wealth. So not much happening. There's an Omicron wave that's going on out here, and almost 1 in 10% out here has got it. Omicron. In fact, my home has three of us in our household have got it. I'm the only one, last man standing.
Oh. Okay, I know I went through a similar situation last time around. I mean, we're lucky that in this wave, at least the variant is mild. So perhaps it's easier to manage than the previous brutal wave. So wishing you a lot of health, wishing your entire family health. Hope they recover very soon. And until we speak again, have a safe, healthy and prosperous 2022. Ajay Bala, always a pleasure speaking with you on the show.
Thank you. Same to you.
Okay, well, with that, With that, we wrap up another edition of Taking Stock. From Reema, myself, and the entire team, wishing all our viewers a happy new year. And I wish for only one thing for all of you, that's health. Everything else comes secondary, right? Thanks so much for watching.